Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Ducks will put total leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans' offense is on the field for the first time today. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Give to the single back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season, because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses at the podium after games. We got guys hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get it done.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
What the fuck?
And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the joke.
Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
He turns that loose down the right side. And he's got it inside the 10. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right
defense goes as he goes. So really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I got to say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. And they're able to get him down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. All the way back to the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to fire deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Sparty. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Army managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Point had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
What the fuck, man? Yeah, you're done.
You're done. You're
fucking oh my god.
Touchdown, Michigan State. How about this defense taking?
You just launched the bitch across the fucking field, man. That shit is crazy. What the fuck was that? Fuck out my game, bro. Fucking done, bro.
to the house.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. There he goes! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. On the option. The give to the tailback. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Provo. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Ducks want to move quickly. On third down, he drops the throw. Makes the catch. It's DeLuca. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Ducks looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Ducks are on the move. They'll run the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes a grab. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knocked him down at the 3. Pushes toward the goal line. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. On the option. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Sticks it in his belly. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's loose. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
They'll go right back to the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Using the quick game. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. Bringing the heat. Got rid of it just in time. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Right on the money. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on.
Fuck out of here.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's DeLuca. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen.
Oh, there's an out on the back. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. He's
headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming.
And they pound the ball in for the touchdown, and you've got to like this offense. Finishing the first half really strong and a chance to take the lead in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half. So find something really quickly you can go.
Wide open spaces. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Gets it out quickly. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score.
What the fuck, man?
Spartans snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half. They were calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Great coverage, and it's so hard when the ball's thrown down the field to stay patient. Like, not to grab the guy, not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the option. At the 35, he's got more. He'll be brought down, and that's the final
I'm
play of the
pushing
half.
time out. Ooh, give it
First
to me.
half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Spartans will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The option look. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Slithers into space. Good ball, good execution.
Get the fuck out
The
the
change, and they
game,
have a
bro.
first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll ride his man on the option. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Got his man downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they got it down to the 23. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past in Oregon, but the quarterback run in the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Here's a hit.
Good shit, L. Good shit, bro.
And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10.
Like, I don't understand, bro. You got the motherfucking
hands on 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up. And a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Unloads to the wideout.
I can't make this shit up. I swear I can't,
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down
They
at the
just
40
standing
line.
there looking at him.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking for space. It's Koch. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Smashes it between the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
The running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down.
Yep. Good cut. Good cut. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. Good
Taken
cut.
out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Running with the fullback. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum,
What, man? Let's fucking go, man. Look at here. Easy.
Touchdown, Ducks! And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection.
Well, what the fuck was that?
You can tell this is a good one.
Nigga swinging, man.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
Chris, something to get on the
They'll
dude.
get
He's
things
diving
started
like,
on this
come on,
drive
man.
to the 24. Guys, that last drive, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about
Look
getting
at
yards
him.
and tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Not much he can do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. The power of Austin Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20.
Come on, DeLuca. Get out of there, DeLuca. Get out of there. All right.
Touchdown, Oregon. Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score a TD.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Here's the pressure. With the catch, it's caught. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Pulls it in at the 25. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll try the run.
Ooh, it's about to get crazy out here, okay?
As they get set to snap it, time
Where you get it
down here in
from?
the quarter.
He's finna get crazy out
Goes
there.
to the option.
He
Not much
can't block him
running
from
room
the
there
front,
thanks to
man.
this senior
Fuck
defender.
out of here.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Walking up, crossing his chest, kissing to the sky and shit. Man, hike the fucking ball,
Let's take a quick
bro.
look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They'll run the option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Ducks have this offense rolling. Here comes the option. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now on the option. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On the option. Touchdown, Ducks! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Going right to work up top. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Punch it out of the air. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there.
Breaks into the open.
Bro, I'm trying to fucking tackle him, and he went right past the dude.
Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, come home, bro.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
I guess we'll be living.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, baby.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And the thing I like about giving it to the fullback right away, it hits downhill right now. Very little chance for a ball handling mishap. No fumbles. He secures the football, wraps it up, falls forward, and usually gets positive yards.
One thing you know with this guy at fullback, he's not going to fumble the football. And I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the 4th quarter with the lead.
Sends it back in motion. The give to the fullback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab past the marker. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Great job by the back on the option. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout.
Yeah.
It's Kickoff and another empty drive.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. Here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Ducks! And the punishment has been extended. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over, and this coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Makes the grab. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Working that left side now. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it.
There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Rides the back. He's going to keep it. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
70, Michigan State, 37.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Rich, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not a...
He lobs one high down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over.